When traveling from the northern hemisphere over Africa to the most southern point, you will find it in the Western Cape of South Africa, a beautiful place called Cape Agulhas. Over the next couple of episodes, we will be exploring this stunning area and delve deeper into the rich history of the Cape Agulhas District. So come and travel with me as we discover the most southern point of Africa. The Cape Agulhas Municipality covers an area of about 3,500 square kilometers in the southern Overberg, covering a radius of 30 to 40 kilometers around Bredasdorp, as well as a panhandle extending east to include the De Hoop Nature Reserve. But for our adventure today, we are driving all the way to the most southern tip of Africa, as well as our next lighthouse at Cape Agulhas.
And it's road trip. It's road trip. I'm in Bredasdorp and I'm on my way to the most southern point of Africa. And you know what? Today is one of these days that you want it to be all sunshiny and stuff. It is not. It is raining. But yeah, I quickly made a pit stop here in Bredasdorp and now I'm on my way to the most southern point of Africa, Cape Agulhas. Here we are in Agulhas, Cape Agulhas, Agulhas. There are some really impressive houses here. You can definitely see that the people are quite serious about having a good view, which is always good. Here we are at the most southern point of Africa. The wind is blowing like crazy, but I'm gonna get out. I'm not even gonna put my hat on or anything like that because it's really windy out there and it's also raining a little bit. But there's a whole bunch of people here. Definitely a favorite spot to be. Let's get out of here. They've got pretty nice walkways here, taking you to the landmark that is known as the most southern point.
This landmark is found on the Agulhas National Park, managed by Sandparks, and has recently been upgraded with a mind-blowing sculpture of Africa. Unfortunately, I could not get a bird's eye view of this because we are not allowed to fly drones. But there's just something about being able to walk from the one side of Africa to the other side in just a couple of steps. And this is the geographic southern tip of the African continent, and the beginning of the dividing line between the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean according to the International Hydrographic Organization. The Cape was named by the Portuguese navigators who called it Cabo das Agulhas, Portuguese for Cape of Needles. Cape Agulhas has a gradually curving coastline with rocky and sand beaches. The waters of the Agulhas bank of the coast are quite shallow and are renowned as one of the best fishing grounds in South Africa. The rocks that form Cape Agulhas belong to the Table Mountain group, often loosely termed the Table Mountain Sandstone. They are closely linked to the geographical formations that are exposed in the spectacular cliffs of Table Mountain, Cape Point, and the Cape of Good Hope. And next up is the spectacular lighthouse at Cape Agulhas. The Cape Agulhas Lighthouse is operated by Transnet, but managed by Sandparks, and is one of the most visited lighthouses in the country. It is 27 meters high with different levels that you have to climb, and I'm using my GoPro Max again to make this exhausting climb interesting, especially because I have to wear a mask this time. I might have picked the wrong moment in time to climb this tower, as the lighthouse was very busy on this day. But going up was definitely worth it, and most of the times not too difficult. Now this part was scary. I had to go through this little hole in the roof with camera and backpack on a ladder that I did not feel that comfortable on. The lighthouse is 171 years old, and the design was inspired by the pharaohs of Alexandria. The focal plane of the light is about 31 meters above high water, with a range of about 30 nautical miles or 56 kilometers. The rotating optic gives off a unique one flash every 5 seconds.
Luckily, I do not suffer from a fear of heights, because this is a little bit higher than my comfort zone, but we've made it to the top. The stairs were kind of crazy, and there's a lot of people here today, except on the outside of the Cape Agulhas Lighthouse, and what an absolutely spectacular view.
Although our climb is done, there is still one more thing that you should not miss out on when you are here, and that is the museum on the bottom level of the lighthouse. It showcases a range of lenses from different time periods and many stories of lighthouses around the world. And with the most stunning end of the day, I did not fathom the stormy adventures awaiting me over the next couple of days. So join me again next time as we dig deeper into the history of Cape Agulhas and the oceans surrounding it.